Good evening. Carbondale police responded to a shooting last night on Chestnut Street. The victim suffered possible life-threatening injuries and was transported to a hospital in St. Louis. Later that night, another victim was shot in the same place as the last victim and was also taken to a St. Louis hospital with life-threatening injuries. As of now, there are no suspects or indications that the shootings were related. And earlier today, a fatal crash took place on Highway 51 South near County Road 708 in Perry County. According to Missouri Highway Patrol, a Chevy pickup truck going southbound crossed into the northbound lane and hit a Pontiac Grand Prix head-on. One driver died at the scene while the other was airlifted to a local hospital with serious injuries. And a shooting in Poplar Bluff is being investigated by police. Police are saying that a 20-year-old man was shot in both legs at Bacon Park on Saturday. He was then taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. And as of now, there is not a suspect for the shooting. Police are asking people to call the Poplar Bluff Police Department if they know any information about this crime. And hearts are going out to all those kids in Poplar Bluff who saw their classmate get run over by a school bus yesterday morning. We're told by witness that the 10-year-old boy was running trying to catch his bus on Crestwood Drive when he accidentally tripped and fell right in front of it. The 39-year-old bus driver allegedly didn't see him and ran him over. A witness that was driving behind the bus made the call to 911 around 7 a.m. There will be guidance counselors at the middle school over the next couple of days to help anyone who needs it. And unfortunately, the E. coli outbreak due to romaine lettuce is not getting any better. It has been reported by the CDC that nearly 100 people are now infected with bacteria within 22 states, including Missouri and Illinois. Government officials are still trying to figure out where the E. coli stemmed from, and if you have romaine lettuce in your fridge, health officials suggest you throw it away. And today, dinosaur lovers came to the opening of the Jurassic Quest to observe what life was like back in the Jurassic days. People of all ages were able to interact with life-size animatronic dinosaurs at the Show Me Center in Cape Girardeau. Jurassic Quest is America's most realistic dinosaur exhibit in the country, and it allows people to walk through and feel as though they are in a prehistoric period. The exhibit is open until Wednesday. And now for some national headlines. 3 Marines are now being arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting a student and her friend at Tulane University in New Orleans earlier this month. 18-year-old Antonio Landrum has been arrested on a third-degree rape charge, while 20-year-old Alexander Davenport and 18-year-old Jared Anderson are being arrested on first-degree rape charges. Tulane students are having a positive reaction about these arrests.
Yeah, I mean, better late than never, honestly. The fact that they're even there, I think, says a lot about the school stepping up and really taking responsibility for the situation.
A spokesperson for the Marines says that they are not taking the allegations lightly and are continuing to work closely with New Orleans police. And a game of hide-and-go-seek turned deadly for a boy in Houston. Paramedics rushed a 10-year-old boy to a local hospital in Houston after he was found unconscious inside a dryer of an apartment complex. He was later pronounced dead at the hospital, and police say that they think that he was participating in a game of hide-and-seek with other kids in the complex. However, the boy's death is still under investigation. And today, hundreds of balloons could be seen floating throughout England's skies to honor the life of 23-month-old British toddler Alfie Evans. The boy was admitted to the hospital back in December of 2016 with an undiagnosed neurological condition. There was an ongoing legal battle on whether the boy should be left on life support because of his vegetated state. But despite the thousands of people that signed the petition supporting to keep Evans on life support, he was taken off and died a few days later. And police in Indiana are on a hunt for the suspect that allegedly graffitied an apology on a church after vandalizing it. Pastor Mark Petty says he and his team will be busy repainting the walls to cover the graffitied apology. The apology read, "Sorry, we realized this was a church." The suspects who are still unknown broke into the church and graffitied vulgar pictures and curse words throughout the building. The vandalizers also unloaded a fire extinguisher inside Petty's office. The good news is Petty says that nothing was stolen, and as unhappy as church members are about the situation, they are just going to continue to stay positive.
When we circled around and actually prayed for the kids that did it, or whoever did this, I think it really got me because, we turned it around. We turned it around and said, you know what? This isn't going to defeat us.
The Pettys say those same kids are eager to help with
whoever did this, and that he just hopes that they come back and apologize. And police are warning people not to send money to mysterious callers without knowing the person. This after an elderly father says he received a phone call Friday from a mysterious caller claiming to be an attorney. The attorney told him that his grandson had been in a car crash and needs $7,000 to keep him from going to jail. The unknown caller then asked the man to have the money sent to a very specific bank account. This is an old scam known as the grandparent scam. And a new arrival in the National Washington Zoo, so they showed lots of love to them today. Spike is a North American Asian elephant, and zookeepers gave him his favorite treats, cake, and a variety of fruits and vegetables. The zoo intends to breed Spike with other elephants in the zoo because of his unique genes. Okay, elephants like Spike are endangered with an estimated 30,000 left in the wild.